Hello, good people. You don't sound good. Hello, good people. Yeah. In Setswana, we say Dumelang. And then you respond by saying, Utsukile jang. Yes, I'm teaching you my language. So, like she has already said, my name is Alakanani Itireleng. I come all the way from Botswana, and I'm black. And I love black people. Yes. I'm going to be talking briefly to you about building a blockchain ecosystem with integrity and without scams. One of the things that we got to look at is many people are jumping into blockchain for the wrong reasons. So it's very important to know exactly what you are doing and who is doing it. So today I'm going to simply be talking about that. I run a center called Satoshi Center. Is on the board. Thank you, John, for putting it up there. Satoshi Center was born in 2014 as an idea to educate people on Bitcoin and blockchain technology. It has been quite a long journey, and it is out of this journey that I'm going to be talking to you about building a blockchain ecosystem with integrity and without scams. Like I said in the beginning, many people today are into blockchain. I've received emails from people that apparently want to work with me in their blockchain spaces or in their blockchain businesses. And then you try to find out really what they understand about blockchain, and then you find that they understand nothing. So people are coming into blockchain for reasons that are not okay. And it is always so bad that many of our brothers and sisters, I'm talking about people that look like me, we find ourselves being involved in scammy businesses that end up making us lose our own integrity of what we want to do. To build a business, whether be it a blockchain or whatever business, you must have integrity. You must be able to tell people what exactly you are doing. So I want to start off by saying this statement from one of the book that I read, written by a young boy in Botswana. He say, think like a prostitute. That's the name of the book. It's beautiful, and act like an entrepreneur. So he's got one quote that I took from his book. He say, choose and focus on your priority. If everything is a priority, then nothing is. That is my start. When you want to build an ecosystem of blockchain involves a lot of things. Buyers, sellers, developers, it's a lot of things in blockchain. It's not only one thing. It's not about what we are creating. It's a lot of things about people, it's about the community. But the most important part is choose exactly what you want to do. Sometimes if you're not focused on exactly what you want to do, you touch here, you touch there, at the end of the day, you will come up very scammy. You will end up not knowing exactly what you are doing. So prioritize, set your facts straight. What is it that you are doing? And focus on that which you are doing. Long time back, 2014, I met John in Amsterdam, I think. And what he was doing was building what we have. And I've since known John as the guy who is doing that. His priority is straight. He knows exactly what he wants to do. And out of that, he's going to build blocks and blocks until he's able to run that accelerator, being able to have the startups under his accelerator, because he is focused. So what I'm trying to say is, when you want to run an ecosystem, to build an ecosystem of different things in blockchain, be it a startup in mining, or a startup in Bitmari, like Bitmari, the transfer of money and all that. Whenever you want to start a business, focus into that thing. And out of that thing, you'll be able to have different branches. But your main focus will be known. You'll be known exactly as what you are doing. Today we are gathered here because BitMari is very focused. It's very focused in helping us to decolonize ourselves. And how do we decolonize ourselves? They are educating us about Bitcoin and blockchain. They are coming up with solutions that will help the African man, the African brother and sister to decolonize themselves, to be free from oppression, be it financial oppression, economic oppression, or whatever oppressions that we are going through right now, because they are focused. So being able to build an ecosystem that is very robust, that is very straight, you must know exactly what you are doing. Focus. Don't touch here and there. There's another team that I met, it's called Cubitex. It's one of the guys that are building one of the biggest exchanges in Africa, and their priorities also is very straight. What do they want? They want to give power back to the people, power to the black people. I also like what Mama was saying here. We call them Mama, you know, our mothers or parents. What Mama was saying here as she was speaking to us, as she was talking, you know, if you could have listened very, very carefully, she was talking about exactly how we need to be as Africans. People with integrity. Businesses need integrity. Set your priority very straight. And another thing is, be willing to learn. That is what I have learned. For you to be able to build something that's going to be free of scams, you must be somebody who's willing to learn. To learn does not necessarily mean going to the classroom. It also means networking with people who will advise you if you were to step a little bit in the wrong. Be somebody who is willing to have somebody come to you and say, look, my sister, take your time. Don't be in a hurry. Take your time to do something. I'll go back again to John, what John taught me. There is a startup that we are building at Satoshi Center, which is a farmers management system. I wanted to do something. I wanted to do an ICO last year. Then John said to me, my sister, take your time. Take your time to build this so that people can exactly know what you are doing. Because when you do something in a hurry, you tend to make mistakes and you overlook certain things that at the end of the day, people will look at you and think that you are very, very scammy. There is this saying that says, delay is not denial. When you delay doing something, you're not being denied to doing it. You are just being given the opportunity to learn. Be willing to be educated. Don't become the person who knows everything and yet know nothing. Because at the end of the day, you might find yourself in the wrong side of the law. For us to be able to build a strong blockchain ecosystem, it's what we are doing today. Networking and learning. Because out of this, from what you're going to learn today, you'll find that you might have been doing something the wrong way, and yet you thought it was right. But because of the networking that you're going to receive today, the kind of education you're going to receive today and in the future, it's going to direct you exactly as to how you can do that very thing that you wanted to do, that very business that you wanted to do to help us build a blockchain ecosystem that is very strong among the black people. One thing that I've realized that is us, as black people, we are very, very behind. We're still not understanding what exactly blockchain is all about and how we go about it. And at the end of the day, the very people that we are trying to decolonize ourselves from, we find ourselves again in the same trap again. So it's very important today as we do this networking, this education, we're going to come up out of this place being learned. Because education is power. Like I said, education is not only in the classroom. Today we learn a lot. Today we learn how to respect our ancestors when we do whatever that we are doing. At times we forget the very people that they gave us breath. The very people, you know, we should honor for being who I am. Today I'm an Itirelen because there was an Itirelen somewhere that existed. And it's the very Itirelen that is helping direct me to do the right thing in business. Like I said, networking is very important. So blockchain is very borderless. So you are able to share whatever knowledge with whoever and whoever, wherever. So today here at BitMari, at BitMari and with the Black Blockchain Conference, I think we are creating a network That's going to help us to decolonize ourselves without scams. We have come across businesses that pretend to be businesses, when in actual fact they are very much scamming people. Today we have got so many ICO. I think more than 70% of people who are doing ICO, some of the ICOs have failed. Some of them are even scams. Some of them, you know, they're not even a business. They don't even have a working model. They don't have a business model to show the people, to say this is a business. We must have integrity. We must be a different people. We must be a peculiar people. We must have people say to us, the black community is amazing. When you look at the projects that have been done by blacks in blockchain, their businesses are full of integrity. They have got working models that we can go back to and look at and then invest our money with pride, without being afraid of losing our monies. One of the things that we also need to do so that in order for us to build this blockchain ecosystem with integrity and without scam is be able to vet people. If we can all come together and form alliances, form groups, partnership, which can help us to vet people. When somebody comes with an idea, we'll try to find out who that person really is. Like I said, people come into the business for wrong reasons. They think all the money is in blockchain. Some of us have been in the blockchain space since 2013. We're not yet making any money because we are still building so that we can have that integrity. So that people can look at us and say there's integrity in BitHub, there's integrity in Satoshi's, and there's integrity in Bitmari. So it's very, very important for us to be able to vet people. Look at people, look at their ideas. Before you can even, you as a receiver or you as an investor in the ICOs and all that, you must, we must be able to protect you in our alliances. That whether it's a Black Blockchain Alliance, whereby our duty will be to vet people who are coming up, who are coming into the blockchain space with wrong intentions. Lastly, because my time is running out, I want you to say, take your time. Take your time. Can you say take your time? Take your time. Yes. Don't be in a hurry. It's very important. Take your time to understand things, to do things with understanding, so that at the end of the day, we are going to build a black blockchain community that is full of integrity with people that don't scam nobody. Thank you very much.